A slow scrape, the sound of fabric against wood, like something someone was shifting underneath the bed. I felt my throat tighten, my breath shallow. I was wide awake now, the terrifying realization creeping over me like a shadow. What if it's not the house? What if it's not my imagination? I had to check. I had to know for sure, but I couldn't move. I was frozen, unable to make a sound, afraid that even the slightest movement would give me away to whoever was hiding beneath me. The scrape came again, this time closer. My body tensed, and I could feel my pulse in my throat, my head swimming with the horror of it. I had to do something. I couldn't just lie here waiting, so I forced myself to turn slowly, just enough to peer over the edge of the bed to look. There was nothing. For a second, I thought maybe I was being insane. Maybe I was just hearing things. But then just as I was about to convince myself it was all in my head, I saw something. A shape, barely visible in the darkness, but there. The outline of something beneath the bed. A movement. A slow, deliberate shifting of weight. I couldn't breathe. My mind was screaming at me, but my body wouldn't respond. The thing under the bed, it wasn't making any noise now. Just waiting, watching. I thought about grabbing my phone, calling someone. But my hand wouldn't move. My mind was fogged with terror. What if I made a sound? What if they knew I was awake? What if they came for me? I felt the weight of it then. The pressure of knowing something was there, waiting for me to make the first move. And then, just as I was about to turn away, I saw something else. A hand, long fingers pale and twisted, slowly creeping out from beneath the bed. I couldn't breathe, couldn't move. My body was paralyzed in fear. The fingers, they weren't just reaching out. They were feeling the floor, creeping closer to where I lay. The room felt smaller, suffocating. My eyes locked on that hand as it inched forward. The skin stretched too thin, almost translucent. What do you want? I thought I'd scream. I thought I'd run, but I couldn't. My throat was dry, my chest tight, my body a stone. And then the hand stopped. I don't know how long it stayed like that. I just know the silence was so thick. It felt like it was pressing in on me from all sides. I should have gotten up. I should have run. But I didn't. I didn't make a sound. I don't know when I fell asleep again. Maybe it was when the silence finally became too much and my mind just shut down. Or maybe, just maybe, I had been too terrified to stay awake. When I woke up the next morning, everything seemed normal again. The room was quiet. The sun was coming through the blinds. But something was wrong. I looked down, at the edge of my bed where the hand had been. There, in the dust and the shadows, were faint, almost imperceptible finger marks, as if someone had been reaching for me. The worst part?